Good morning, traders. This is at zeros. Can you guys hear me? Good morning, traders. Can you guys hear me? Good morning, Avenger. How are you? How was your week going so far? And look at the SPY. SPY is breaking out. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at the volume. Look at the volume. Look at the bar size. Look at the daily now. It's just keep incredible. Incredible SPY is just so strong. Look at the Nasdaq. Really strong, breaking out all the levels on Friday before July 4th. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Market is just keep going up and up. Yes, non-farmer is higher than now. Let's see, the impact, and it's really is a big number. It's not basically expected was 680 and the non-farmer came as 850, and the private payroll was expected 570, and economy is doing much 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 better is 662k, so it's really really good. Average hourly earnings though is lower, unemployment rate is higher than expected, average work week is lower than expected. So there is a mixed feeling, but I guess uh, those who were the positives were much more higher than that. So that's why maybe the market has reacted much more positive. Just give me a 1 second. I think I have a trouble here. And yeah, I think that may be the reason. And that this is going really really good now. So now, okay, let's look at the some of the stocks we have today. Definitely the first stock we're going to look at is Space. Space is the stock which saved my day yesterday. I was a big red, and then I came to a manageable. I got some after hour trade on it. A beautiful trade. I found it right now. It's look really really weak. I put 30 shares for swing. I added here in the pre-market, but then I sell off everything because it's just dropping, and I'm glad I'm out. Look at it, just came 52 now, and right now it is really very weak. But we need to see what happens. It's still the 21% up. Uh, I will keep it on the both side, and we'll see that what happened on this. So from the levels perspective, if we look at the levels, some of the important levels is the 50 definitely is going to be an important level. Yesterday it holded 50, and that was my confidence level, and I went long on the 51. And then definitely the next level is the 51 right now, which is going to be an important one. So we'll see what it does. Right now it's look really weak, really really weak, and we'll see once 9 o'clock happens what happened next. It's the first stock I wanted to put into my list was Space. The next one, I was looking at it on $18, and here, if I show you here, uh, and I didn't took it because it's jumped 20 cents, and I missed it and I ignored it, and look at it, it went all the way. So if you are interested in small caps, then the marine could be the one. Um, MRIN could be an interesting one. Right now, it's already up 41% from $17 to $21. So it's going to be a bit tricky to play, but definitely, you can try on it. Um, Let me just put the scanners. These were the ones without the scanners, which was really popping up. For the gap up, I don't have anything else. For the gap down, I only have one, which is CERE. Let's check it out. What is a CERE? Only 400,000 volume. Let's look at the daily. Very bullish until June 29th, and then just consolidating and on losing another support here under. So these kind of stocks are tricky to trade. Right now, I see the 25, and if you look at it, this is also an important. So 24.85 is an important support. If we really wanted to short, we need to short on the upside, not on the bottom side, because this could be an important support here. Um, so to be honest, I don't like this one. Um, let's see, do I have anything else in a small cap? Anything moving? Only the marine is moving. Yeah, most of so many stocks are down 2%, but not really have ALEC. Let's check it out. ALEC. This one is 40% up, uh, from 24 to 32. I think this is all-time high right now. Uh, I don't know what's the news, but this looks really nice and clean. So let's mark this as also LEC. It's a small cap, so we be very careful while trading it. And it's a healthcare company. Let's see the share float. 69 million only is the market capitalization. And when it's a 69 million, it's basically mean the micro. It's not even the small cap. It's a micro cap company. So be very careful. Hi Andre. Hi Bridget. Man, I was just got lucky yesterday. I was telling that, I got a space trade to save me. I had a really bad day, and it turned out to be a reasonably red day. Uh, Yesterday, I don't know, I maybe not focused, and I opened my laptop in the evening to record a recap, and then suddenly I see something on my watch list just moving so fast, and I said, why it is moving so fast after market hours? And you know and and I noticed the space, and I quickly saw that there's a beautiful bull flag after hours, great news, a lot of tweets, sentiments. I quickly jumped on, uh, and that helped me to recover. Right now, space is really weak. That's what I was thinking. That then after 9 o'clock, maybe the new volume come in. Right now, 52 is a low. Good volume came in on this 5 minutes. Real good bounce. The first bounce I see after coming so lower. So it could be an interesting uh, mover over 53. Let's mark this level and we'll see that how does it play later on. But looks good. I guess, do you guys have any other stock? Because I don't see any big movers today on my scanner. SPY is moving really, really hard. Nasdaq is maybe the day to trade the market because market is moving so fast. But I don't see uh, you know, any interesting stock with the catalyst gapping up or down. Um, guys, really appreciate. Gonna give a thumbs up, and please feel to introduce yourself. We're trying to. What happened? What did you trade, Andre, yesterday? Why you're bleeding? Yeah, Bridget, I was looking at, I was saying MRIN, MRIN, I was looking at it, and to be very honest, I was wanted to go long here on the pre-market, but on 18, but the moment I trying to place the order and it jumped to 1820, and I say forget it, I don't want to chase it. And then I started looking at other stocks, and when I came back, boom, this is the 4th July, kaboom. Let me look at the ATIS. Did you trade the ATIS? No, what happened? Why you're bleeding? Did you trade something wrong or what? I don't know. Let investigate a little bit ATIS. So ATIS is is also uh, a micro cap, only 173 million shares, and then the short float is 24.3. Could be interesting. That is a high short float, and RSI is also not overbought. Formations looks good. Could be an interesting play. Could be an interesting play, but low volume, so you need to wait to see, what it does. But usually, it has a pre-market volume? No, this stock does not have a pre-market volume. So, you don't expect pre-market volume, but maybe breakout later on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, usually the style you have is of the breaking out on a daily levels, but you need to be cognizant that you need a volume, and you need to see, because you take usually with the low volume, so you need to see the what is the institutional shareholding on those stocks, and if I see just like on this stock, you say 80 US, what is the institutional shareholding on this? Institution own 62% of this, so it's going to be a relatively a stable stock because 62% are the institutional, and the only way it can increase the momentum when you see a volume and the interest from the retail clients. So you need to do a little bit more research, sc- make a better short list that which trade you want to do for breakout. So this is a micro cap, major holding as shareholders, no new uh, catalyst or new information, right? And why would you think that people going to have an interest in going to break out? So it may break out, but probability is less because there's not much. Yeah, CLOV is also, it's just for learning for everyone. So look at this, it's very inside there, not a good volume. AMC is dying down. So if you want to trade the Reddit stocks, you need to make sure that you see the attraction on AMC. If one is going up, they're all going to go up. So right now, I don't see any attraction here. So don't share, and to be very honest, even when they are gapping up, they have high volume. I still, my percentage of winning is too less in these stocks because these are too volatile. They only get one pop, and the rest of the time sideways. So be very careful while trading these stocks as well. Or what other stocks you guys have, Bridget, uh, Louis, Andre, Avenger? Any other stocks you want me to look at it? Otherwise, we're gonna keep our list small today. It's Friday before the long weekend. We're gonna trade small. Short size, not too big. So right now, if you look at the space, he's still. I think there's going to be an important support resistance on the 53, and that's good that it's now in the range, so we can easily play. So right now, if you look at it, exactly 52.25 is the low, and 53.25 is the high of the. So $1 range, and that could be very interesting because it's look like an algo is playing mathematically. Exactly a dollar range has been created. What is the symbol of this? Uh, or you mean donut? Okay, yesterday IPO DNUT. So donut is 4% down, and yesterday was a very good day. Yeah, we can keep an eye. Whole number is 20. Um, we can keep an eye on this stock. Wish, yeah, yeah. So so right now wishes keep dropping, coming to the same $12 level, went all the way to the 15. And yeah, now I don't know whether, because this is important support here around the $12. So I don't know whether it's going to hold this support or it's going to drop it off, drop this support. Yeah. So yeah, but I don't want to trade. I lose more money on these stocks. SLCA, just check. SLCA breaking out. Let's check it out. What is uh, what is this company? What is this sector? Silica Holding is a holding company, oil and gas. This is even not even a micro. This is a nano company. Is only have a 72 million shares. So nano is much smaller than institutional ownership is 80% on the stock. Uh, and is oil and gas. Just imagine that why. Let's see what oil and gas is doing. Oil is negative 0.15% crude oil today. So I don't know whether it's gonna break out or not. And maybe if you see those moving up, it's maybe because the oil was moving up. So, you know, oil dependent companies hard to trade because they're too much dependent on the oil inventory, oil information, and all those things, right? Um, right, guys, I see so many traders online looking, watching us. If you think that we are adding any value, feel free to give a thumbs up, share with your friends, and please introduce yourself. Let's check it out. TATT, TATT. I think that's going to be a good volatile uh, $10 mark. Could be an interesting one. I'm not sure what is the news, but we do not need a news for this company because it's a very good volume. So let's mark this. Maybe we can find some entry on 10, but be very careful. Small, trade small because they can dump on you, right? And if you look at it 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, almost 80, 90 cents, uh, you know, candle. So if you go 1,000 shares and it's just pulled back 30 cents, you're gonna lose 300 $300, and then maybe you're gonna stop out and then it's move back up. So if just like if this candle 70 to 98, almost 30 cents. So for instance, you say breakout 10, you go there, it just pull back 30 cents. You stopped out and then move back up. So be very careful, size appropriately. Um, it could be an interesting one. So we can keep an eye on this. Okay, so TATT is not tradable on COMEX. KYMR. Let's check it out. KYMR. Oh, sorry. Let's look at the daily. Oh, beautiful breakout yesterday. Right now, no volume. What this company does, still too much room. 90 is a therapeutic. Okay, so this is a healthcare therapeutic. Um, 70% institutional ownership. Was it in the news yesterday? Yeah, yesterday they wanted to seek a new capital, 4 million shares equity offering to oncology franchises. I don't know, maybe what's the news, but this could be look like a news for them. And when they offer new shares and the price goes up, the investors are gonna buy on the higher price, and that may be the reason of moving back up. Unless they decide the price of the offering, once they decide the price of the offering, then price come back to the mean. So right now I don't know the detail about it, but if you want to trade, keep an eye on the news because this is offering news breakout. So it's possible that they may come back and decide the $50 would be the price of the stock. Then, stock gonna come back to $50. All right, I think we have enough for the Friday. We don't want to overload. The main candidate for me would be the space, Sophie, and AMD, and yeah, I think this is the one I'm gonna look at it. AMD, space. Uh, we didn't discuss the AMD, but AMD is really strong, breaking out on these levels. It's making a beautiful bull flag right now. So if it's break over, if it is going to show you, if it's going to break over 94, could be an interesting breakout trade. And it's a good volume. Look at the formations right now. So I'm going to trade space, AMD, Sophie, uh, these, and maybe I will put TATT as well for the small size. But these four are going to be my main candidate for today. And this, I know this is going to be a nasty one. It's not doing anything, but today again, it is gapping down at 103.50, no volume yet, unless it would be a good volume. It's slowly coming down, but not giving us the momentum. So it's hard to trade, very slow, no momentum, but might be momentum come in when it's break 103. So we don't know. We're gonna keep an eye on that too. Uh, all right. With this note, we're just going to end this session and hope to have a green week. It's the last day. Then the next week is a public holiday as well, 4th July. Uh, so make sure that if you are red for the week, trade very small or do not trade. And if you are green for the week, make sure that you do not turn into red because psychologically you're gonna be feel pain in the next 4 days then before the long weekend. So be very careful while trading. Do not trust any move. Just like if you look at space right now, space. Look at this. Uh, it's broke 53, moving back, moving come back down. So be very careful on the moves. Uh, can be volatile. Just like look at this right now. It's only $2 move, spike up and down. So go very small size on it. All right, with this note, I'm going to end the session and wish you a luck and see you next week then.